everyone, how are you doing? I'm Unruly and welcome back to Unruly Horror. And I just want to say, sorry for the lack of videos. I've been busy. On the 12th and 13th of June I had all-day shoots for my short film, which thankfully is now in the editing process. And I'm grateful, can't wait to see how they finish, how it's going to look. Sorry, the days I normally try to film, I was in meetings at the studio. Then weekend gone was my mum's birthday on the Saturday, and on the Sunday it was Father's Day, so those 2 days were spent over at my granddad's. So yeah, I officially know that now, every time I say I'm going to release a movie review, something happens. Every time I've said that in the past few months, something's happened. I've either had to go out, I've either had to go to a meeting, or something's wrong with my internet. I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna make a review. I'm not gonna tell in a video. I'm just gonna say it. It's just gonna appear. Keep a track on me Twitter, because I'll let you know then. Or keep the track, subscribe, little bell notification, let you know. Anyway, schedule should be back to normal, so reaction video will be Friday. And anyway, today is what I bought this month, June 2021. Getting close to that 1 year. Can't wait for that. I think what I'm going to do for when I hit 1 year is I'm just going to do what I did last time, go through all the horror films, but do a better job of it, because it was a bit shabby last time. And there's more now, obviously. Anyway, this month I bought 7 films. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them which I have seen, and 3 which I haven't. Got them all here. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. The first one I bought was Carrie, based on the Stephen King novel, obviously. Sissy Spacek, fantastic as Carrie. I had the remake of Carrie. I prefer this one. Now, don't get us wrong, Chloe Grace Moretz, she does a fantastic job as Carrie, but Sissy Spacek has that innocent kind of look to her. And John Travolta's in this film, I completely forgot. It's been a while since I've seen Carrie. The first Stephen King book I ever read was, well, fully read. I read some Cell, and then I read Carrie, and very interesting the way he does it, the way he chops chops between news reports of the incident, and then, sorry about that, just had me in here that come. Anyway, yeah, chops between news reports and the actual story, which is very interesting. It just kind of makes you want to read on. Anyway, and also this thing comes with like a little booklet, talking about it and everything. Which, if you know me, I love these. I love the little behind the scenes info. Got this one off eBay. Actually, I got 3 of these off eBay, 4 of them off Amazon. Shove you over there. The next up is, I've just realised I've got 2 Stephen King films. Anyway, next up is a film I haven't seen. Oh no, wait, I have seen it. The way my brain is. It's The Mist. Something in the Mist. Yeah, Frank Darabont wrote it. It's got Andre, can't see his last name, him from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Captain Holt. 9-9. It's good. I really like it. I watched it in black and white when I first watched it, because my mate had it, and obviously Frank Darabont wanted it in black and white. So I don't know if this is black and white. It looks like it's going to be colour, but who knows? It's good. You know, we'll get trapped in the supermarket, Mist. I haven't actually read the story that this is based on, so I really should do that. But yeah, apparently there's conversation with Stephen King, behind the scenes webisodes, which, if you know me, I love behind the scenes stuff. No booklet in this one, however. So anyway, it's got Toby Jones in it as a badass. Yeah. Turns out a military experiment caused in a portal to another dimension. These creatures come through, and it's also got one of the most depressing endings in the world of horror. You know, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. Ooh. Anyway, put you over there. Next up is a film I didn't see, but I watched last night. It's the classic Rosemary's Baby, with Mia Farrow and John Cassavetes, if that's how you pronounce his name. Directed by RP. Not gonna give him any credit. People say they won't watch this film because of the director. I say watch the film because it's a classic of horror. Rosemary's Baby, 1968. I think, yeah, 1968 says there. Very interesting the way they're going about witches, the occult, and the scene that makes the baby is very weird, and I don't know, man, it's weird. Go watch it. It's a very weird film. It can be funny as well in certain places. It just... it's not what you expect. Yeah. It's not what you're expecting. It's good. That's what I can say. Definitely goes into the occult stuff and the paranoia of pregnant people. Now, there is a film, Delivery, which this reminded us of, because it was, you know, when she finds out about the demonic cult and all that, and the witches, and she's like convinced that, you know, something's going on, but she's pregnant and people think, oh, she's paranoid, and Delivery is a lot like that, where it's about a pregnant woman who's thinks her baby is a demon, and there is stuff that goes on in the flat which makes you think it is haunted, but then at the same time you can also view it as she was paranoid. But anyway, I would watch it again. It's long. It's like 2 hours? Yeah, 131 minutes. 2 hours 11. So yeah, it's an old film, 1960s, like I said. So obviously, some bits aren't that great, but anyway, it's a classic, isn't it? And you know what else is a classic? The next film, which is the last ones of the ones I have seen. It's the ginger doll himself, Chucky, Child's Play. I've got Curse of Chucky and Code of Chucky already. Now, Child's Play is... I've first watched... What was it? Child's Play 2 was the very first horror film I watched from start to finish when I was 12 years old. And because of this guy, I have a little bit of a fear of dolls. But you ask, why am I buying? Because I've seen nearly all of the Chucky films. And they're good. I mean, especially the first one is the most terrifying aspect of it, because as the sequels go on, it does get a bit more one-liner, humorous, and then continues down path until you get Seed of Chucky, which is how that's a horror film and not just a comedy horror. How it's not classed as a comedy horror, I don't know, because I could watch that. I could show a 10-year-old that, and he would probably laugh his head off. But yeah, very first one, Catherine Hicks, Chris Sarandon, you'll know, Charles Lee Ray, dies at the start, puts his soul in the doll. And something I recently learned, throughout the film, as the doll gets more human, its hairline starts to recede to show like it's becoming more human, and I did not know that. I'm going to have to watch this and track the doll's hairline. But yeah, would recommend, definitely recommend. Not so much this later sequels, but like, but good thing Curse of Chucky did boost it back up to horror, so that's one good thing. And I can't wait to see the TV series. Show you there. Right, now we're getting to the stuff I haven't seen. Next, first up is Oculus. Now, I remember years ago watching Cinema Sins, watching the Everything Wrong With, and I know it's got about a mirror, which is apparently haunted. I think I heard it was based on a true story, but I don't know about that. Karen Gillan, so it says 10 years ago, tragedy struck the Russell family, leaving the lives of teenage siblings changed forever. So it's about a mirror that's haunted, that possesses you. I honestly don't know. I've heard it you need to focus on it. It's a bit of a, even though it's only 99 minutes, there's a lot of chopping and changing, I've heard, so I've heard good stuff about it, so I bought it. Next up is Wretched, which that's a very creepy image. So it says here, rebellious teenage boy Ben makes a haunting discovery while visiting his father for the summer. A malevolent fiend from the deep woods stalking the young family living next door. Taking a hold of the mother, the creature begins playing a terrifying game of house. While preying upon the local children alone in his suspicions, Ben launches into a perilous crusade to stop the wretched evil before it consumes everything he holds dear. So it's about that creature, I'm going to guess. And it haunts the mother and the locals. So it's going to be like a creature possession sort of film. It's won a few awards, like, bloody hell. Not getting me hopes up too high for this one. And last up is a film I watched on Dead Meat about 6 months ago. The kill count, should I say. It is The Hunt. It stars Betty Giplin from... Oh, why is my mind went blank now? I'm not going to look it up. I know the answer. It stars her from The Wrestling Show, which is not getting a 4th season, unfortunately. I enjoyed it. Wow, no. My brain. Glow, that's it. I did not see it, it's there. Glow. I watched that. I've watched all 3 series about 5 times. I couldn't remember the name of it, Glow. So it's about... How do I say this? It's about leftist-minded people hunting and capturing rich people who they think are more right-leaning. And it's basically, yeah, it's... what film does this remind me of? Paintball. If you've seen the film, it's about them being hunted down by the killer, but this is left people hunting down rich right people. You know, the political scale, left and right. It's good picking up the social topic of rich and poor elite, you know, the elite class and everything. Poverty, working class, middle class, higher class. In the fact that they think, all rich people are selfish, elitist people. This one came out in 2020, I think. And I didn't really know about this film until Dead Meat talked about it. But what I've seen, the deaths are good. Yeah. And Betty Giplin, during the fight scenes, I heard because of her glow training, she did really good. So yeah, can't wait to watch that one. Anyway guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much. Please go down below, check out my other channels and IMDb for the short film Dark Forest. If you liked what you've seen here today, there's loads more. Plenty more videos. I do reaction videos, going to do movie reviews when the curse lifts, and I tell you what I bought each month. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day.